One of the most common questions I get asked are like, what champions are good? Who's worth investing in? Well, I'm going to talk about my MVPs of 2024. Can't wait to share it with you. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I just want to give a big shout out to my dude Colred. I want to continue and start this trend that he kind of came up with of your MVPs for the year. Now, he did like a really lengthy video talking about MVPs from each faction. I just want to keep my video a little bit shorter and have like the really top best. I'm smacking my hand over here. Top best champions from each rarity. So today we're going to be talking about epics, and then sometime later this week we'll be talking about legendaries. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. We'll see. But Polarium is ready to tell us all about the new event dungeon that we're going to get in the start of the year here. So we'll see what kind of news we need to get into, and breakdowns and teams and all different kinds of stuff, okay? Maybe they'll, address the silver problem in the game. That would be great. Anyway, today we're talking about MVPs of the epic variety. And you can tell me that you like this with the power of the like button. I know it is elusive sometimes, but if you like this content, hit the like button. Now, today we're going to be talking about best epics on both accounts. And if I think of anybody from my third account, we'll do that. And yes, I will be starting an HH free-to-play account, so that'll be account number 4. Help! I need some help. Okay, anyway. So, I want to talk about the best epic on my new account here, and that is going to be Ugo. And I know that this is not a shocking statement. She'll probably be in the thumbnail. Everybody builds her for all of the different things. But I just want to go above and beyond that and say, no, she's even better than that. I would say that Ugo is a top 5 epic in the game, and she scales super well from early game to end game. If you want to feel overpowered, take Ugo and whoever into campaign together. And then just those two, like when you're coming in here for the first time and you're beating all these stages, if you throw Ugo and whoever your damage dealer is in there, she can always revive them. It's so amazing, okay? The other day on stream when I was running my Chimera teams, she literally revived the team. I missed it, but she literally revived the team. I have been able to do so many things on this account just because she's on here. Like 40, almost 42 million on easy, and that is thanks to her. She is so good. And I know that you guys know that, but I just really want to hammer it home how impactful she has been. I mean, just seriously amazing. And then on my main account as well, I've still used her in a ton of different areas of the game, mainly some Hydra, but she's always a go-to champion. She's definitely my epic MVP of this account. And you can see I have Geo. I just a couple days ago got a 5-star blessing on Neldor. So we have a lot of good epics to work with here. And Ugo is definitely the best of them. Definitely. Not even a question in my mind. I will give a second honorable mention to Caden. I have liked him very much. And one of the reasons why I've liked him is for his dopey other moves. Like this low chance to provoke. It's the only reason why I can get any chests on Hydra right now. He's my only provoker. Over here, this decrease attack. The only reason why I started making progress in Clan Boss was because I leveled him up. And then obviously he's known as a reviver. That's great. Okay, his revive is fine. But actually the full kit has been pretty impressive. And I recently just leveled up my first Caden on my main account, which I don't know. I feel like I had a Caden and he disappeared, but who knows. So anyway, I think that those are my two standouts so far. And big snubs to Quargan the Crowned, who's been just bad. He has not been good. I mean, part of that is because I don't have books, and yes, I should have waited. You can see, we need 2 books here, so we definitely tried. But, yeah, Quargan, not been good at all. Surely he will help for faction wars, but yeah. So anyway, let's switch over to the main and talk about my MVP epics over there as well. Okay, I decided a quick stop by on the OG account would do us some good. I want to tell you about a champion that you already know is good, but you might not have thought to use him in this way. I was thinking about doing a whole video on him, but Farrakhan the Fat has been actually incredible in the Chimera for completing trials. I got some bad RNG when I was running it on normal, so my results over there are not as good as what I'd like. But I want to encourage you, easy and normal, the rewards are good. The rewards are fine. You can get a bunch of stuff to help your account. You know, if you're too stressed or don't have enough time, throw a team together and do easy and normal. You can do it. Anyway, Farrakhan the Fat has been just like a wondrous help on this account. I've used him in like so many different areas. And let's bring him up here. It's not like he has crazy gear, okay? We have some level 12 gear up in here. He's like 250 speed. Pretend, let's see, you know, he has a little bit of crit stats and accuracy. Like, this is nothing crazy. I mean, he's +2, no blessing, but like, you know, random OG sets. You know, that's the kind of gear I have on this account. So, it's going to be helpful for you to get ally attack into your Chimera team, and you probably have Farrakhan the Fat. He could definitely help you. On this account, is there anybody else who I would really call out as being super helpful? I don't think so. Like, I mean, everybody is reasonable. Everybody's decent. Maybe honorable mention Inquisitor Chimera. If you, for some reason, are sleeping on him and you're not using him in a Hydra team, like, you should definitely be doing that. Okay, anyway, let's switch over to the main where I can show you the rest of the things. Okay, over here on the main, I just want to mention, like, if you've been playing the game for a long time, the epics are going to get used less and less. But the ones that get used are going to be impactful because they do something that other champions don't do. Okay, for example, Dudan. I think Dudan has been extremely helpful from time to time throughout the course of 2024. And I think that everybody could serve to build a Dudan. He's great in Phantom Shogun. You can use him in Hydra as well for the cleanse and for the taunt. I mean, like, the taunt is just gonna, you know, make sure that he gets targeted by mischief. So make sure he would have resistance as well, because, you know, he doesn't really need accuracy, so you can focus on resistance. And, of course, I do have him in a bolster set here. I don't know how important that is, but, yeah, it's good. And he can be used in a variety of other areas. I mean, obviously, he's good in Faction Wars and some Curse City stages as well. Speaking of Curse City, my #1 all-star for Curse City is Zargala. I started out, you know, trying her out because I got this 6-star blessing, and then I +4'd her. And I was like, okay, let's just give her a shot. You know, I got the 6-star blessing. Let me throw some random gear on her. And she surpassed my expectations dramatically. dramatically. And then I got her to +4. Then I put better gear on her. And from there, it's all she wrote. So I do have instinct gear on her. For your Cursed City champions, if you're an endgame player, I think instinct is a great set to be using. You probably ran out of Savage and Lethal on your actual arena champions, your actual Hydra champions, etc. But you probably have instinct gear sitting around, and you could do something like I did here with instinct and cruel. It's great, okay? I freaking love this girl, okay? This ability here has always been one of my favorites, okay? If she kills somebody, she A3s. And her A3, she has good multipliers on all of her abilities, okay? And obviously I have the 6-star, so I chose Crushing Rend. If I didn't have 6-star, I would be doing Nature's Wrath. Nature's Wrath is very good. So I do recommend whenever you're using champions a lot, you get their masteries. I was on an account the other day that had no masteries on any champions. Not a single one. So I think that that's pretty important for the progression of your account. And everybody should go level up a Zargala, okay? Now I'm going to say Venomage, okay? And Venomage is missing her accessories. So maybe we can talk about how good the event dungeon is going to be. I think that they are doing pinpoint gear again. These are all attack rate. Oh, here's defense. There's no accuracy, though, so maybe we'll hit it. So anyway, the event dungeon is going to be opening up. And pinpoint gear is just literally a game changer. Absolute game changer. So for me, I'm going to just straight sell all my 5-star pinpoint gear. Accessories. All of it. Because if we're getting it again in pinpoint, I thought we'd be getting a new gear set. But if we're getting pinpoint gear again, oh dude, I'm going to farm that. Yeah, for sure. But Venomage though, I have just found the words are so hard. I keep finding more and more uses for her. I keep recommending her in takeovers. I wish that I could pull her on any new account. She's just outstanding, okay? Like, the heal reduction, activating the poisons, decrease defense, decrease attack, the heal reduction and the poisons, and then the damage reduction. It's just an unmatched kit. There's not a legendary that does poisons like this in her kit. There's nobody. Okay? I mean, you can try to convince me in the comments if you want to, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. She's that good. And I think that you will be very pleased with 1 or 2. How many do I have? Speaking of Zargala, also, I leveled up a second one. I have only one. I must have sacrificed. Oh, there's the second one. It's right in front of my face. I have a second one leveled up as well. And both of them are very good. Both of them are very good. Let's come down here. I want to mention Stagnite just because he is good repeatedly. I guess I'm going to say he's an honorable mention. I want to use him more, but I think that lots of people are using him. Here's the second Zargala as well, and she's got some 6-piece Merciless. Oh, it's only 5-piece. I must have stolen something. Okay, we're going to have to work on that. Do we have, is this it? We could do that. That would lose a lot of attack. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to figure something out. We do have crit damage. I should just go ahead and level that up to 16. There we go. Anyway, I'll work on that another time. So, let's include my vaults here. And let's go down and find the next champion on my list. The next champion on my list is going to be, here we go, Basilisk, okay? And we'll probably try to find his, oh, he's right there. Perfect. Basilisk and Jurang, okay? Basilisk and Jurang have come up in so many Cursed City stages. I've thought about leveling up a second copy of each. I went and I put like decent gear on both of them because they have just come up so often that I need to be able to use them. You know, I need to be able to have reliable gear on them. And I wouldn't say it's crazy gear or anything, but they have been the all-stars of Cursed City. And I'm not going to say that I've used them anywhere else, but they can certainly be used in Faction Wars. I would probably only pick one of them initially, but it doesn't matter which one. They're both very good. Basilisk is better at stunning, Jurang is better at killing. So just figure out which one you like better and level them up. They'll help you in Faction Wars, they'll help you in Cursed City eventually. It just repeatedly been so helpful. Finalizing the list here, I cannot finish this list without mentioning Ruella. And apparently I have stolen her chest as well. Every once in a while, I just need to go through and, you know, take a look and see whose gear did I steal and how can I fix it, okay? Because as a content creator, I steal gear all the time for videos and teams and whatnot. But anyway, another champion here in Instinct gear and, you know, speed. We want her to be fast. We want her to have accuracy. This is probably another build I would go for pinpoint on to get more accuracy or more speed or both. And like, you know, it's just like whatever you want to put on there is going to work for you. It's totally fine. Looks like I'm gonna have to do that another time. And don't forget, I mean, you can come in here and do you could do a Sylvan Watcher's Feral Ring if you have that. Wow, that was really miserable. I'm still gonna do it. No, I don't want to do that. So keep that in mind as well. There's a lot of these really powerful accessories these days. You should definitely take advantage of it. So anyway, Ruella, I think that this is the chick that we need to be using in Chimera, and I need to test that. If anybody has been using her, please let me know, because she has a turn meter boost, a crit rate buff, and decreased defense, weaken, and speed. And she just, like, cycles through her abilities really quickly. I think I'll switch her out of Phantom Touch, probably, and put something that the team needs, either Cruelty or Nature's Wrath, possibly. I don't know what else I would use on her, but that's probably what I would do. And then she's going to really help the team, okay? Decreased speed is one of the most important debuffs, and if you have decreased defense and weaken, it's going to help you survive and do more damage. Obviously, the more turns you take, the better it can be. And last but not least, I want to say she's so good in Sand Devil. Like, you can use her in any team against a boss where you need decreased defense and weaken. So she can make an appearance in tons of areas of the game. Alright, let me take a quick peek down through here. I hate this guy, Terror Beast. I wish they would buff him, but I have used him. And I think that's it. I guess we'll finish with this guy here, Ostrox. Okay? Ostrox is going to be the last champion on my list. I could keep going on and on, you know, I really could. But we're going to just talk about some legendaries in the next video. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you go do that. And tell me who your MVP epics are in the comments below. If you want more additional information on these champions, make sure you mention that in your comment also, so that I know who to focus on in videos. As far as Ostrox goes, he's actually one of the best block buffs champions in the game. He has a 3-turn block buffs. I just, like, that's incredible for Hydra. I was almost speechless there. Did you see me, like, at a loss for words? Ostrox is the key that you're missing on your account. If you don't have a good block buffs champion and you have Ostrox, he's the one. I think most people will have Sun Wukong and be using Sun Wukong, but if you don't, Ostrox is definitely a go-to. Like, you need 3 Hydra teams, and he's going to be really helpful. He's also crazy good in Faction Wars. He's, like, insane. I did help somebody in the last couple of months clear Undead with a really limited roster, and he was the key to victory. He's going to give this, like, increased accuracy, but here's the thing. It removes a debuff. And, like, you know, it's not the best, but it's helpful. Then we have the AoE block buffs, and then we have the heal. So that's the time when the video was supposed to go live, so we're a little late today. And then here, he has a chance to reflect the debuffs. I mean, it's just a really innocent seeming kit. It does not seem powerful, but it is very good. It's very, very good. So Ostrox will be the last champion on my list. Of course, we could keep going on and on. I almost wanted to try Dythe in Chimera, but I think if I was going to try an epic, it would be Ruella before him. And, like, you know, Hoskarl's great. I love Phyla. Anyway, let's wrap up the video. I think that there are plenty of ridiculously amazing epics. And the best part about epics is that they take epic books. And that is much easier to obtain than legendary books, okay? So if you are sad that you don't have sweet legendaries or mythics, just know there are a ridiculous amount of great epics in this game, and you can use them to great effect. Especially if you have sweet blessings, they're empowered, you can book them, it's great. Epics are wonderful in this game, don't forget it. That'll do it for me here today. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. What did you think about the MVPs? I'll try to link Colred's video as well, and you can head over there and watch his MVPs. He covers every faction, and he's free to play, so you'll kind of get, you know, both ends of the spectrum there. Either way, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you later on stream.